What's up, guys? That's my VR to the PopQuest 5000 subscribers giveaway, AK giveaway. First of all, congratulations to PopQuest for reaching this important target, 5000 subscribers, a lot of subscribers. I did not knew about this stuff. I did already a contest recently on this 4000. I was giving away one of those D60, I think they're called, Magpul Drum Magazine. But this time he wants to go on the exotic side, if you want to call it like that. He's giving away 3 different prizes. One is a drum mag, and the other two, one is a Bakelite magazines, and the other one I believe is some kind of rare magazine, but I don't recall exactly the model. I apologize. Anyway, you should know him. It's a really cool channel. He makes those mag loader made of wood, really nice. Actually, I own one, and this must be in the workroom right now. Again, sorry about that. But I'm gonna leave a link above about this contest. He's also been very supportive with the Justin Final Mission, you know, various giveaway that we're doing and raising this money for the cause, Justin cause, and I would like to thank him too for that. And it is very easy. You gotta be subscribers, and he wants to do a VR, which is the old school way that we used to do, remember, back in time. But this was specifically about AKs. So he wants to know why an AK. I don't gonna go through all my AKs because you see that probably in a previous video, and I have AKs that run from, what was that, for 500 up to original price, up to some of them like 2 grand probably, and they're also worth it. I have a Crep Custom, I have Rifle Dynamics, both really great guns. Difference, there's a huge difference between the 2 guns. They both value the money. They build into different rifles also too, which make those 2 guns, like I said, different. And I'm gonna repeat myself, sorry. Then I have 2 Wazer, on the folder, and a regular one, which I highly modify. You will see it also the video, recent video. I have a 74, then I had 2 rebarrel and reparkerize. So now actually pretty good. And I have the one I want to show you today, and then I go and tell you why I want like AKs. This one is the Puppy. It's one of my preferred one, because I put a bunch of effort to customize it, and I'm pretty close to being 100% as I want it. And why an AK? Well, really easy. Mostly for the 7.62 by 39 or the M43 cartridge I prefer, because of the it's pretty easy to find. You can find on Walmart. There's no scars of that kind of ammo. Magazine also, there's more bunch of company that makes them. The weapon is really rugged, can stand a lot of beat, and if built the right way, which unfortunately sometimes doesn't happen, it's actually to me one of the best guns in the world on the budget. Again, other platforms are more expensive and probably more accurate too, but of course they're a little bit over my budget, or budget in general of this country that adopted the AK. Although I have to say, if the AK, like I said before, built properly and sight properly and everything come with that, it can actually surprise you with some good performance. I saw, for example, Mule at the Ipomi Shootapalooza. I was shooting a PAP with some cheap ammo at 350, which is pretty impressive. Iron sights too, really impressive. I saw Travis Haley shooting a 74 rifle, Nami 74 at 600. I mean, that's even bright. I took one, no, my personal one of the Crab rifle 7.62 at the class, and we're eating still, and the K class, and I saw people eating still at 400, 300, which is really impressive, especially the grouping. Again, it's a matter of how much you spend. It's a fun gun to shoot, absolutely. It doesn't require a lot of maintenance, indeed. Although I recommend to clean all your gun anyway. Don't let you, don't let you think the fact that your gun is cheap or rugged, you need to be clean. Actually, the best way for check is any problem with your gun is probably clean it. But that's just my point of view. I think that's nothing else I want to do. Of course, it's always been the enemy weapon, and since I grew up in the Cold War era and I was in the army during that time, I always respect anything made in the Eastern Bloc because of their ruggedness. You know, their tanks, their weapons, their gear always been, you know, even on the budget, pretty affordable, and they reliable too. I mean, clearly. And so yeah, like I said, you know, always could grow up. And back in the 80s, they always had these magazines and movie and whatever. They always teach you to, as we were calling in the 80s, the know your enemy was the, you know, the main rules. So also in the army, I've been trained to know and a little bit of Eastern Bloc weapons. Among them, of course, there was the AK. That's it. I mean, I loved it. I don't mind ARs either. I build them for living, but if I have to pick up fighting weapons, I go for an AK. In my case, I like the 7.62, but I become really big fan of the 545. Two different things. I mean, it's impressive how the recoil is, light is the recoil, sorry. How accurate is also the weapon. The only downside, magazines are not that easy to find. Good magazine, I mean, or at least cheap, but you know, valid magazine. And the ammo, again, it's a little bit scarce. Although some gun shop locally, they carry 545, so once in a while I grab a couple of boxes. Although, always recommend everybody, just buy them online, makes your life easier. Then again, the fact, last but not least, the fact that your AK is a cheap gun, like a water for example, doesn't mean that, as we're doing the pep, let me grab another one, just give you an idea. I don't want to digress too much. Let me see, that's the one, the latest as I was working. The fact that you got a cheap water doesn't mean that it's going to be a bad gun. With a few upgrades, internal upgrade, which pretty much is buffing the trigger parts, the ramps, and change the retaining plate for the trigger pins, put a crab safety for example, crab safety pip sights, extended charging handle, a stock adapter for example. Very easy. You gotta have an AR style adapter, which is more like practical maybe. A good pistol grip. Trigger, you can do it, change it, not really. Good brake, that helps a lot. That one is a Circle 10. I really like it. And a nice handguard, yes or no, you can keep original furniture if you prefer. But I would say there's a few things, even if you want to keep your gun original, that I would recommend to change anyway. Safety wise, sights probably, polished internal, extended handle, yes and no, kind of match with that. And you're gonna have with an affordable upgrade, a really good platform. And like I said, I love mine. I painted most of them. The expensive one not, of course, because you know, $2 grand. My wife's gonna kill me probably, and probably the people watching this video too. But anyway, this was my VR to the 5,000 subscriber Pop Quest. Sorry, I'm really tired. But anyway, be sure you like the video if you want to, share it. Go and subscribe Pop Quest channel. Enter if you want to. You're more than welcome. Don't forget Justify the Mission, the Bomb Air Tank giveaway. I'd like to thank you for watching. To be patient, the video was a little bit too long. I apologize, but I'll see you next time.